Hi, I'm Davi Santos, and you're watching Brennan Mejia.
That's right. Let's all do it in accents now.
Okay.
Well, it only makes sense that I speak like Sir Ivan.
Our interview is going to be all in accents, yeah?
Should be, yes.
All right, deal.
My goodness.
Hey guys, this is That Hashtag Show. I am Joe. Welcome to Morphin Monday. You've done almost everything we've conceived of, but now we have something different. So most of
I'm
all,
a regular, apparently.
you are. Most of all of the other interviews were all based around your Power Ranger persona. This is going to be getting to know Brennan Mejia, and since we are celebrating the 25th year of Power Rangers, I got 25 questions. They're going to be rapid fire,
Okay.
and it's all about getting to know you as
Right.
Brennan Mejia.
Brennan Mejia's not wearing red.
There we go.
There we go.
I like that. So first question, number one. What is your best childhood memory?
Best childhood memory? Well, it is when my mom threw a birthday party for me and the Green Ranger was there. It is Power Ranger themed randomly. And she told me later on that she accidentally hired a guy from a stripping company who was the Green Power Ranger, but he obviously realized he was at a kid party, so he didn't strip. But she told me as an adult, so that's really funny. So, yeah.
Wait, really? Wait,
Really?
and this wasn't Jason David Frank?
No. He never took off his suit, but
Okay.
he was from the phone book, and she accidentally hired a performer of different sorts for my birthday party.
Interesting. All right, next question. If you had a chance for a do-over in life, what would that do-over be? What would you do differently?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'd probably graduate high school the normal route.
Wait, you didn't graduate in high school the normal route?
I tested out. I took the California High School Proficiency exam. And I did it actually to pursue my acting career. So I was still technically able to go to my high
Did you
school.
graduate early?
I did. I did one semester of my junior year and then went to a JC after that. And then eventually to Cal Baptist for my undergrad.
All right, now this is a question that I probably should answer, but I'm going to test your knowledge, see if you know it.
Okay.
How did the two of us meet?
How did we meet? Wasn't it at a convention?
No, actually, it wasn't.
Was it the after
Well, yes,
party?
it was at a convention.
Yeah.
Do you remember which convention?
Yeah.
Shoot, what was it?
Oh, okay. Was it? It wasn't Robo Toy Fest.
San Diego Comic-Con, when you guys were actually doing the PR stuff, and I had a...
Okay. I was close.
All right, so what do you feel proud of the most? What are you most
Like
proud of?
in life?
In life.
Being married, actually.
Your wife is beautiful, by the way, and she's a
know.
great person. What is your favorite music?
I like classic rock and inspirational music. So Christian music, like DC Talk, is really cool. Rock, like the
Really?
Eagles, Styx.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know DC Talk, like Toby Mac.
I know DC Talk is, but I didn't know you were into like Christian music.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know that you're a Christian, but I didn't know you were into
No, I
music.
legit like their music. It's very, I don't know, like I teach yoga part-time, and so I'll put like one or two Christian songs in my music playlist occasionally. And, it's just nice because like it's inspirational, motivational kind of music versus everything's telling you to do sex, drugs, or rock and roll. Not really. I mean, even the classic rock, I try to go the cleaner route.
It's true. All right, so if you can travel anywhere, where would you go and why? Hold on, let me switch hands here.
All right. Anywhere, I would like to go to Japan.
Have you never been?
No, I've only been to New Zealand. It's the only country.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to Tijuana for a convention actually in September. So it'll be my second time.
Spent a
out
lot
of
of
the
time in
US.
Tijuana in college, but that was another not
No,
conventions.
story for another day. So yeah, Canada and Japan.
All right.
On my list.
If you could only keep 5 possessions, what would they be and why?
5 like physical possessions of items.
Yeah.
Can they be like things I own already?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I would probably keep my car. I would.
Need to travel.
I do need to travel. I would keep my computer that's actually Caitlin's computer, not mine. 5.
That's 2.
I don't know. This one's hard. My phone, that kind of helps me talk
3.
to people. Probably my wallet if I can keep all the contents in it.
4.
And then, let's say this shirt is pretty nice.
5.
Well, no, my wedding ring. I agree.
I like how you had to think about
No,
your
okay.
shirt before your wedding ring.
But the reason for the wedding ring is because, like, I do a lot of hand balancing.
Sure.
So I actually wear a rubber wedding ring most of the time.
When you're performing, because I know you're a circus performer, when you're
Yeah.
performing, you take your wedding ring off?
Yeah, well, I switched to the silicone ring. So that one's not as valuable to me. So I forget I'm actually wearing my nice ring right now. And so I don't care what I care what it means, but like this one is my actual ring.
Symbolism.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next question is going to be, what teacher in school made the most impact on you and why?
Teacher. Probably in college, Levi Garrett Professor Garrett and Professor Harveston. They were my kinesiology professors, and I actually went with them to a fitness summit for American College of Sports Medicine a couple weeks ago. So we still stay in contact when I have fitness questions for some of the clients that I train or just want to debate. What do you think about ketogenic diet or whatever? They're always welcoming and answering my questions.
What do you think about ketogenic diets, by the way?
I think that if you're getting ready for like a photo shoot, it will help you lose weight, but in regards to a lifestyle, I think it's a bit extreme for me. I like carbohydrates. I think we could eat less carbs in general, but to cut them to 30 grams or less like forever is a bit much in my opinion.
And if you want more on Brennan Mejia fitness tips, because he knows a lot, you can check him out. Request him at a convention, actually, to do a panel about this very specifically, because that's what we've been trying to do. With that. I think that's a great idea, by the way. And for all of you guys that want to get Ranger fit, he's the guy to guide you there. All right, so this is a little morbid.
Okay.
But what would you want your tombstone to say?
Well, we had to build this tombstone because we couldn't find you because not because I died, but maybe they just thought I was dead, but actually started a secret identity. And
witness protection, I think?
Maybe, you don't know. Maybe I stopped a crime lord and they're like, okay, awesome, but now he's going to come after you forever. So your name is now Charles. And so my tombstone is just empty. They don't know who I am.
Charles is the name you went with. I like that by more so. What was the one thing that's the most defining moment in your life? Most defining moment in your life?
Well, again, being married. I mean, being Power Ranger, yes, that's up there. But I mean, if I'm talking about my life as a whole, it's taught me so much about caring beyond just yourself. Because I grew up and I was very fortunate with my parents being able to provide for me. And if I wanted something, I didn't get it immediately, but for my birthday or
I saw your dad here, by the way, earlier.
Yeah, see, he swung by to say hi. They support me that much. He still comes and visits me on his way back from LA. And I don't know, it's just being married made me realize it's not about me. It's about someone else more than me. And I'm still growing every day, and she's still so much more a better person than I am.
And I also think it's important when you're in a relationship when you get somebody that just makes you a better person or want to be a better person as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is exactly what you described. Okay, how do you spend your free time?
In handstands a lot.
That's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Completely not a lie.
I mean that, and then I work on, I'm either submitting myself to auditions as well or trying to network or sometimes I'll email conventions myself as well. I mean, I have agents for both, but I like to actually be the person talking to these and making personal relationships. One of my friends, he said relationships are currency. And I agree. And I don't mean you use your relationships for that, but by knowing people and actually caring about them, they care back and you try to help each other in ways that benefit both of you because you're actually friends.
I actually have never heard that before, and that makes the most sense of anything I've ever heard.
Right? I know. So there you go. Relationships are currency, and people don't care what you know until they know that you care.
Why did you choose the profession of acting?
It kind of chose me, to be honest. I went to this modeling school on accident because they phoned my house randomly, hey, if your kids are interested in modeling, come to this. And I did, and then the manager, they paid them to come in every other weekend, and one liked my look. He's like, hey, if you want to be an actor, test out of high school, and we'll get you auditions, and that's kind of what happened.
Interesting. All right. So these are all on my phone because we don't have a teleprompter, which we normally would.
No worries.
All right, so are you ready for the next one? If you won the lottery, what would you do?
I would save a lot of the money, invest, probably start a couple of businesses. I'd maybe do a fitness chain, trying to share that ability to get fit. Try to make it more accessible for free for people because being a personal trainer part-time, I actually don't like charging for it. I need to make a living. So if I could somehow have a place where people can come and train, but somehow I could support it and it could exist for people to come and just, learn about fitness.
Diamond Dallas Page, I don't know, are you familiar with Diamond Dallas Page? He's a professional wrestler. He used to be in WWE and WCW. He had something called DDP Yoga, which was a really big thing. A lot of athletes are using it now. I think we should get the Brennan Mejia Power Ranger thing.
That'd be cool. So I'd love to do that, and then donate to charities, of course, and things that I believe in. Yep.
Who do you most admire in your life?
Most admire my parents for their sacrifices, again, for allowing me to pursue this crazy dream. I mean, now I'm an adult, so I kind of do it myself with my wife helping me. because she has a normal job, to make ends meet when I'm like, auditions, not booking yet, but auditions. And she's like, it's okay, I got this.
All right, that's a good answer. What are your top 3 favorite books and why?
Well, I mean, truly, like the Bible, again, going back to being a Christian, it's technically 66 books in one, but that's one of them.
That's actually a really good point. It is 66.
It is, technically. So, I mean, I like...
Are you more of an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
I mean, I'm kind of the complete picture guy. Okay. You know, like, you need to know both to understand both in their context. You know, if you pick and choose, like, oh, God did this, he must be mean, this God's nicer. Well, if you look at it all as a big picture, you actually understand that God never changed. It's just time and people.
Society
yeah. I like the Harry Potter series. I listen to them on repeat as I drive to auditions. Yes. Because
I did not know you were a Potterhead.
I'm in traffic so much driving to LA. So I had the 7 books. That was actually a present from my wife. She got them all for me at one point, and then I listened to one story and then the next. So I'd probably be pretty good at like quizzes and things.
Well, that'll be the next one, a Harry Potter quiz with you and I.
And Chronicles of Narnia, I like too.
What are you most afraid of?
The dark. No. I'm most afraid of, personally, like in myself, squandering my potential, because I always go back and forth, like, acting takes so long to get a job. Should I jump ship and just jump straight into fitness and go back to school and be a physical therapist? Or should I keep trying the course? I don't want to let people down, like, oh, because you didn't give up, you made me not give up. But sometimes I feel like giving up too, because I'm like, maybe Power Rangers was it for me. And I'm hoping it's not, but like, auditions, you go on so many. Sometimes you feel like, I got close, nothing happened, and it kind of beats you down. You have to remember, okay, it's in God's hands, not mine. So.
And sometimes, like you were saying up at this panel earlier, is that, had you gotten the role that you would have gotten, you would have been Troy.
Yep.
And I think Brennan is a better fit for you overall.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Next question.
You mean Tyler.
What did I say? Brennan, because you are Brennan as a person. I meant Tyler. I didn't mean Tyler. What does love feel like to you?
Love is a commitment, not a feeling, in my opinion. Infatuation is a feeling that you get, like, ooh, googly eyes, you can't stop thinking about them. That lasts for like 1.5 to 2 years. Then love, after those 2 years, not that you still don't have that, but now it becomes work. Like, how much do you care to preserve this? Because if you've been married longer than 10 minutes, you fight. It happens. Even if you're not married, like, you fight with your family, but friends and your spouse are family that you choose. Family is family that you're born into. So, yeah, I mean, that.
Next one is, let's see, what is your strongest personal quality?
Perseverance, going back against my fear, but also my strongest. I don't like to give up, hence the dilemma. Like learning a one-arm handstand was one of those things that was so impossible to me forever, but I kept trying it it took me like, I think almost 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
But you didn't give up?
No, I didn't have coaches the whole time, so a lot of it, you can learn it faster than that, but I was just kind of shooting in the dark for a lot of it, and then finally, God, life, whatever, brought me certain people who taught me more, and I kind of seeked them out and asked them, I was like, hey, you don't teach privates, but like, I really want to learn, and they're like, okay, and so they taught me.
That's amazing. All right, so what is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment? I don't know, I don't really...
Oh, we know that there is an embarrassing moment.
There probably is, but like, I can't think like, oh, that one time when I was on stage and like someone, I can't.
All right, well,
do you know it?
No, but like, I know you've performed at the circus. Have you ever had a circus mishap?
Not really. I mean.
What about on the set of Power Rangers? Anything embarrassing happen there?
I mean, the most embarrassing probably was like we're running to when Xenowing sent the pod, to project when Silver Ranger was evil, but we didn't know. I was running and I slid and almost fell down the hill, but that wasn't even that bad. So.
You were like that. That's not terrible.
No.
That's not terrible.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, maybe in middle school, there's this guy who was like really tall. His name's, I don't want to say his name. Anyway, he pantsed me, and even that, I punched him. But like, okay.
Were you mad? Were you legit mad?
I was legit mad. I wasn't as strong as I am now. Like, I was like a small middle schooler, like tiny, and he was not tiny. And so he's like, oh, you want to go? And I was like, crap, yeah! And then so we played what's known as body shots, where like you punch each other but not the face. And he hit me so hard in the side, like the kidneys, that my vision went blurry, but I kept going. And then like after that, he kind of respected me because like...
You stood up for yourself.
I did! Don't punch people.
Don't play body shots.
Yeah, but I did, and I was mad that he pantsed me, but It was more just a reaction. He did that, so I turned and hit him.
That might be one of the best stories I think I've ever heard, actually.
You know.
If you were president, what would you do first?
First?
That's a really political question.
That is a very political question.
I didn't put these together, by the way, Brennan.
Who did? Who did, Joe?
That guy behind
That
the camera.
guy. Okay. First, shoot. There's a lot of things to do. Like, first, I'd want. Okay, because
Free healthcare.
if we can, that'd be nice. I guess the issue is with politics, we only see what the media shows of a lot of things.
True.
So I'd want the facts first before I made a decision. I can't just be like, oh, I'm going to do this and make this campaign promise, because I like to keep true to my word. So unless I actually know the repercussions, or as much as one can predict, I'm not going to say this, because there are things I want to happen.
So true non-biased journalism.
Yeah, like, okay, for instance, like everyone's freaking out like with immigration and all that. I would love for it to be easier for people to come to our country legally instead of kicking them out. But like, I'm assuming it's hard to get here legally.
But also have a solid vetting process in order to get that done faster.
So like, there's background checks or whatever it could be. But so they could come here, but they could do it legally and safely. So, because
I'm all for that. I think that's a great idea, actually. All right, so what age do you feel right now, and why?
What age? I feel perpetually kind of like 22.
16.
No, I mean, sure, yeah. No, I can drive people. I don't need my learner's permit. Yeah, probably like low 20s. Anyway, yeah, 20-ish, low 20s, because I'm very physically active and I have a lot of energy a lot, so I bounce around and it feels young. I don't feel as old as I am. So.
Well, you're not old by any means, any stretch of the imagination. If you could witness any event, past, present, or future, what would it be? This is a really good question. I ask this all the time.
Any past, present, or can I only do one? Like one
Only
past,
one.
one present, or?
No, just one overall.
Well, I don't want to know the future, really, because I think that kind of.
I'm with you on that.
And present, I don't know what's happening. FOMO, fear of missing out. So I guess I'd go to the past because it's already happened. I can't change it. So I don't know. I'd like to meet Jesus. Because my thing is, as much as I'm a Christian, we all still doubt sometimes. Like, I'm not someone who's going to be throwing a Bible down your throat.
You just want to make sure some of the stories are as reported.
I'm a human. I'm a skeptic by nature. I don't want to believe just because I was told to believe. If I had that opportunity to literally go back and God was cool with it, I'd like to be okay, so now I know 100% for sure, because if I'm going to believe in something, I want to know all the way.
It's interesting you say that, because I actually would pick the same point in time.
Yeah,
I'd do the same thing.
Because if you're going to base your whole life off of this, and if there really is heaven and hell, you would try harder, I think, to get people out of hell, if it's truly a thing, right?
Another cool one too, well, cool depending on way you look at it, would be Moses parting the Red Sea, because that would be
awesome.
kind of cool to see.
Yeah, in red.
Right down the middle. All right, so red, right? What is the skill you'd like to learn, and why?
Well, okay, I'm getting the handstands down pretty well, but I want to become a better tumbler, and I'd like to learn an instrument. So guitar and
what?
Instrument. Guitar and piano, and then again, okay. I know you said one thing, but it's on my bucket list. An instrument, a type of dance, to be a master of a dance, either salsa or breakdancing for me. I want to become fluent in another language. I speak a lot of Spanish, but I'm not fluent. Backflip was already on that list. One-arm handstand was on that list. Getting married. So I've done a lot, becoming a Power Ranger. But yeah, probably those.
I like it. What does a perfect day look like to you?
Today, doing this interview from my friends.
I like that. I'll take that answer, actually. How would your friends describe you? And that's the last question.
Overly energetic, preppy. No, not preppy. I meant peppy, not preppy.
Those are two different things.
They are very different. Learn your English. Peppy, so a lot of energy bouncing around. And again, disciplines. I go to the gym all the time. I don't care how tired I am. I will get there.
You'll make sure you make it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna ask a couple just for safety.
Sure.
Favorite movie of all time?
Of all time. Of all time. Shoot. Of all time. See, questions like this are hard for me because I overthink them, and like my brain goes through like the database of like, well, this movie was good, but what about this movie? Okay, well, I'm gonna say my favorite movie right now that I just recently saw, Incredibles 2.
I loved it.
So good! Oh my gosh.
All right, so last song you listened to?
What was on in the car on the way here? I don't remember. I don't remember.
We're gonna skip that one.
Far, okay?
So all right, what song would you karaoke to?
Oh, I would karaoke Jason Mraz, like I'm Yours. Hey, Daryl. I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. I like that one. I would do Hotel California. I would do.
I'm gonna take you up on that one.
Okay. The Pokemon theme.
We just did that one.
Well,
Okay,
I wasn't
okay.
there, so do it again.
And last song, if you can be a cartoon character, would you be?
Aang.
Who?
Aang.
From Legend of Korra?
From Avatar: The Last Airbender. But he's also in Legend of Korra as an adult in flashbacks. But
I've never seen it.
Oh my goodness!
You and Yoshi both.
You are missing out, man.
Yoshi said the same thing to me.
Was that his choice too? Aang
No,
or
no,
who did
I never asked
I
him
almost
that.
went Goku. But
You're actually the first person that's ever done this side of the interview.
okay, I mean like Goku. Like I love Dragon Ball. Teen Gohan, because he doesn't want to fight. Like I'm not a violent.
I'm a
person.
Trunks guy.
Trunks is awesome too. But like Gohan, he's like, no, I don't want to do this, but he had to do this. Like literally to save the universe or whatever, he stood up to the plate. So I mean, he's super awesome too. I know people don't like him as an adult as much, but as a teen, he's awesome. But Aang is just so, I don't know, I love the world he comes from. I love his ability to manipulate the elements, and you know, he's very, again, he's a pacifist too. He doesn't like fighting. He does it because he has to, and that's very Power Ranger-esque. We don't mean to fight. We fight because there's a need to protect people. So.
Well, those are your 25 facts with Brennan Mejia. Thank you guys so much for watching. Brennan, where can everyone find you on social media?
At Brennan Mejia on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook is like Brennan Mejia Official. And then YouTube is Brennan Mejia, as far as I know. So
it is. And that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching Morphin Monday. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending in geek pop culture.